What if Kanye West becomes the next president of the USA? The year 2020 does have a lot in store for us. First, it was Australia catching fire. Then, we were on the verge of World War III. Before we could take a breath, the coronavirus came and swept us all off our feet like a pretty lady in a red dress. And just when we thought we had seen it all, music producer and 21-time Grammy Award winner Kanye West has declared his intentions to run for president in 2020. This year couldn't get more interesting. Hey guys, welcome to Information Forge, where we bring you the juiciest content. It's competition time. Grab a chance at winning a new iPhone by Information Forge. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, like our videos, comment on our videos, and share our videos on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, or other social media platforms. Increase your chances of winning by watching as many videos on our channel as you can. Winners would be announced at the end of the month. Good luck and enjoy watching the videos. On the 4th of July, which is the American Independence Day, Kanye West tweeted, "We must now realize the promise of America by trusting God, unifying our vision, and building our future. I am running for the President of the United States, flag of the United States, #2020 Vision." Inside sources confirm that this is neither a publicity stunt or a hoax, as the superstar is 100% planning. In fact, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk, has openly shown full support for Kanye on his newly conceived journey to the Oval Office. In response to Kanye's tweet, Musk replied, "You have my full support." Okay, when did we get here? I mean, Trump was bad, but this is just interesting. West first announced plans for a White House bid during an appearance at the 2015 MTV Music Video Awards. Although he had been dropping some signals, but many didn't take him seriously, until now. Apparently, the deep-pocketed rapper has enough personal wealth to fund the entire Vision 2020 campaign. He even has the full support of the entire Kardashian and Jenner families. But he would need more than a truckload of cash and some hit songs to win against the current president and former vice president. But first things first, is this even possible? I don't mean him winning, I mean him running in the first place. Well, let's find out. Can Kanye West even run for president? After businessman and reality TV star Donald Trump won the White House in 2016, perhaps the idea of Kim Kardashian as the First Lady could be written in the stars as America's fate. But before we get too excited, there is still a lot more to be done than being a celebrity. According to the American Constitution, a presidential candidate must be a natural-born citizen of the United States, a resident for 14 years, and 35 years of age or older. These requirements do not prohibit women or minority candidates from running. Kanye West is 43. He was born in Atlanta and raised in Chicago. He has lived in the USA all his life. So yeah, he has crossed the eligibility hurdle. Technically, he can run for president. Practically, that's a different ball game entirely. There are 3 routes to the White House: running with the nomination of a major party, which is the most favorable option by history, running as an independent candidate, or running as a write-in candidate. Campaigning for a major party nomination typically begins years in advance. For the 2020 election, candidates had to meet primary deadlines in 2019, pay certain fees, and collect signatures. And this is too late by now because both Republicans and Democrats have chosen their flag bearers. Even smaller parties, like the Green Party, have also chosen their team. However, he had earlier made his intentions known to run as a Republican if Trump wasn't there, and run as an independent candidate if Trump remains there. The next available option for West is to register as an independent candidate. Independent candidates have to petition each state to be included in ballots, and often have to pay a small fee or collecting a certain number of signatures by a deadline. The first deadline for the 2020 elections was in March, but the majority of states have July and August deadlines. So far, West has missed registration deadlines to be on the ballots of North Carolina, Texas, New Mexico, and Indiana. The deadlines for Nevada, Delaware, Florida, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Michigan are all before the end of July and require up to 130,000 signatures and fees to be paid. Considering that West said his campaign currently consists of his wife, Kim Kardashian West, and Elon Musk, it seems like getting on the ballots in those states within the next week will be a difficult task to complete. But there is still one last option. Nearly anyone can launch a campaign to be a write-in candidate. But 33 states require potential candidates to file some paperwork ahead of the general election. 9 states don't allow write-ins at all. Unfortunately for him, getting on the ballot as an independent would require hiring staff or recruiting volunteers to gather tens of thousands of signatures across the U.S. before other registration periods close in August and September, a task made more difficult by the coronavirus pandemic. Also, it is unclear if West, a prominent Trump supporter also known for his marriage to reality TV star Kim Kardashian West, has filed any official paperwork. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people think this is a marketing strategy, to pull the cameras and lights on himself before dropping his new album. But the father of 4 has dismissed this theory, stating that he'd give out his album for free. So even if he wants to run, and yes, he is constitutionally eligible to run, can he pull off a shocking late-hour miracle with a few days? As it stands, the odds are against him by 50 to 1. If he doesn't start moving fast, and I mean flash fast, he can kiss his Oval Office dreams goodbye, or wait until 2024. Hopefully then, he would be able to secure the Republican nomination slot. What exactly is running for president? Now, there are a number of things that facilitated Kanye West's presidential aspiration. First things first, it is no new news that Kanye West's level of self-confidence breaks the scale. What do you expect from a man who once openly declared that he is a god? Kanye believes so much in his ability to conquer everything he has started. So if he thinks he can win, good for him. Also, he might be using this publicity traction to send a message. Oftentimes, candidates outside the big guns make use of this platform to air their views on certain issues affecting their nation, and sometimes provide possible solutions to go about them. So even if they don't win, at least they have put their ideas out there, hoping that whoever wins the election sees some sense in it and makes use of it. There is also a number of people who see this as a plot to sabotage votes. The thinking behind this is that some people that would have voted for Joe Biden or Kanye West would now be diverted westward. The American elections history is not void of stories where third-party candidates had a major impact on the result of the election, even if they themselves are not getting enough votes. A good example is the Gore-Bush election in 2000. George Bush had 48.85% of votes, while Al Gore had 48.84% of votes, losing by only a margin of 537 votes. The third candidate, Ralph Nader of the Green Party, had only 1.63% of the votes. However, polling data and study later revealed that there was a very high probability that had Nader not being there, the majority of his votes would have gone to Al Gore instead of George Bush. There has also been a lot of talk about Kanye West doing this to sabotage Joe Biden's shot at the presidency. Well, this is not far-fetched, as Kanye West has been close pals with President Trump. In a highly covered meeting with the president at the Oval Office, he spoke about some of his policy ideas and giving him a big hug with the words, "I love this man," gliding out of his lips. Kanye West, who was wearing the Trump's campaign Make America Great Again red hat, has now openly claimed to be running against him. Some people think that this is a plot to take away Biden's black voter strength and prey on his weaknesses with young voters. According to a YouGov survey, 43% of Kanye West fans are Democrats, while 24% are independent, and the rest are either Republican or not sure. So in the long run, Joe Biden would lose more votes than Trump would. To bolster this claim, Trump seems to be the only one not concerned about his new contender. When asked about his thoughts on Kanye's presidency quest, he simply said, "That's interesting." The counter-argument would be that because Kanye West was a Donald Trump supporter, more Donald Trump supporters would want to vote for him. It is a pretty cynical view to say that Kanye West is only running to hurt another candidate. It is also equally cynical to claim that he is only running to sell more albums. Either way, it is impossible to prove what his intentions are. He has, however, stated that he wants America to quit doing things that make God mad. But if he does go through with this, we would be seeing more of him in the media. And hopefully, he sticks to doing good as well as talking about what he believes in and boost album sales. President West, the plan. We have no clue whether or not he has filed any of the necessary paperwork. However, he is making some big plans. First off, he has stated that he would be running under the banner of his newly formed The Birthday Party. What's the bright idea behind this one? Kanye West said that if he wins, it'd be everyone's birthday. I really look forward to having 2 birthdays in the same year. He would be running with the simple campaign slogan, "Yes." It begs the question, what would a Kanye West White House look like? He has given us a glimpse into some of his stances and policies. For starters, he is anti-abortion and very skeptical of vaccines, as he calls them the mark of the beast. The next question is, if Kanye is running, who's going with him? Kanye already named his wife, Kim Kardashian, as his chief advisor, although she would make a good first lady. That's just about it. Kanye West's running mate has been reported to be… No, it's not Elon Musk. It's a young female preacher from Wyoming. With the wave of public consciousness, police brutality, and Black Lives Matter movements, perhaps Kanye West might be the man to unify the nation. If he does win, he would break the tradition of eccentric billionaire candidacy for the top spot of the executive arm. From the look of things, #Vision 2020 is looking more like #Vision wait a bit more longer. If Kanye West goes through with this, even if he doesn't win, it would open the doors of the White House candidacy to other celebrity aspirants. No doubt about that. Anyways, he seems to have come to terms with 2024 being a better option for him than the shock-filled 2020. During an interview with Forbes, he stated that, "Let's see if the appointing is at 2020, or if it's at 2024, because God appoints the president. If I win in 2020, then it was God's appointment. If I win in 2024, then that was God's appointment." One thing is sure, Taylor Swift will definitely not be getting a job at the White House. Let us know what you think of Kanye West's presidential ambition. Is it real or just another publicity stunt? If you like this video, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, hit the notification button to know when we post a new video. Bye for now.